Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. The setup is really janky. It looks really weird right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it figured out. But since it is New Year's Eve, I figure there's gonna be a lot of drunk people. And instead of making a difficult to understand, a hard to comprehend video, see, I'm already using big words. Today we're doing a simple, short, easy bedtime story. Today we are reading Dragon School, which I have never heard of. Never heard of it. I skimmed through it and it looks really easy to follow along. So I hope that you enjoy this. Also, I am going to cheat the algorithm and make 2 videos of this. So I'm going to make the one that you are watching right now, and then I'll cut out the ones with all the bad words and stuff that I'm probably going to say. And then I'll just make that for, I don't know, a kid's video in case for some reason you want to show this to your child. But with that, let's get into the story. Okay, the first page. Dibbs was nearly 8. Soon he would be old enough to go to the Dragon School, where he would learn to fly and breathe fire. He sat at the top of a hill, looking down at the school, ringing the little bell he liked to keep on the end of his tail. So you see, there's the school, and there's the dragon with the bell. One of the older dragons flew overhead. I'm sure I can do that, Dibbs thought. No, you can't. Spoiler, no, you can't. But his little wings had not yet grown big enough to hold his weight, and he fell on his face, like a dumbass. Worse yet, his favorite little bell slipped off the end of his tail and went tumbling down the hill. Now, why would you keep a bell that you apparently care so much about on your tail? You should have pockets. It bounced all the way down the hill and right inside the front gate of the Dragon School. Dibbs was very nervous about going in, but he explained what happened to his favorite thing, and the bigger dragons let him go in. Well, that was nice of him. Inside, Dibbs saw a line of young dragons getting ready for a flying lesson. Right at the end of the line, Dibbs could see his bell lying on the ground. He didn't want to seem rude, so he joined the end of the line. And you can see him waiting in line right there. But before he got to the front of the line, another dragon scooped up his lovely bell with her tail. What a fucking bitch. She's trying to steal his bell. And she launched off the top of the rock before Dibbs could cry out. His beautiful bell went off into the sky with the other dragon. She really is stealing it. She's taking his shit. Soon the dragon was at such a great height that she could not have heard Dibbs' shouts. Dibbs tried to get the attention of the teacher to ask for help. But he's a fucking old man. He's geriatric. He doesn't even know how to teach anymore. He is only here to get his pension. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. The bell dropped from the sky and landed on the head of the teacher. Dibbs cringed at the sound. I'm cringing at the story. And instead of hitting the ground, the bell lodged firmly into the branches of a nearby tree. Dibbs crashed all his weight against the tree. It was nowhere near enough to dislodge the bell. Well, if only you knew how to fucking fly. When he couldn't knock it down, Dibbs tried to climb up to retrieve the precious bell. The tree was high, and Dibbs had not yet grown strong claws. He struggled up the trunk as far as he could, but the bell was still out of reach. Frustrated, Dibbs let out a little puff of smoke. That was the solution. He would breathe fire and remove all the leaves caught around the bell. He took a great breath in, gathered the heat in his belly, and let out a tremendous gust of hot air. The leaves disappeared into ash, and Dibbs could grab his beloved bell. The teachers weren't very happy with the scorched tree on the grounds, and Dibbs got a bit of a scolding. Maybe he could wait a little while to go to Dragon School after all. He was just glad that he had his shiny toy that he, for some reason, kept on a tail. He cared so much about it, and he kept it on a tail. Put it on a rope. Put it on your neck or something. And then here's copyright stuff. I don't know if I need this, but I'm going to include it in anyways, in case for some reason I need it. That's the end of the story. Like I said, it was a short one. Also, like I said, the setup is going to change. Don't worry about this. It looks goofy right now, but I'm getting that figured out. With that, if you like the video, subscribe if you want. I appreciate anything. And with that, have a good night. I hope your hangover is not too bad.